Do 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 do. What the hell? That's Let's see if I can get a match. I will be getting 2K26 this week. This week. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in the match, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. There ain't nobody online. I'm probably gonna shoot some 3-pointers and call it a night. I'm probably gonna stream something else. Nobody joins in the next couple of minutes. Where's my headphones? Oh, I was listening to music. This is my jacket. Got overturned. That's unfortunate. I can't find a match in the next couple minutes, come on, step on the court, dog. Step on the court, dog. Let's get a match, bruh. Going hard at the crib. Going hard at the crib. We going hard at the crib. We going the crib. Going hard at the crib. This isn't supposed to get we going hard at the crib. Don't forget we going hard at the crib. We going hard. Well, this is going to be a short stream, probably. can't believe they covered, dog. Salute to the Portland Trailblazers, boy. Yo, I can't believe it. The Portland Trailblazers just covered, dog. And they hit like a 1 second half court. Not really half court. Whew, I needed that one, brother. I needed that one. I just don't be getting like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't like jumping against 2K like that. That's just me.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive.
Ain't nobody care about your defensive tips.
Descending on Miami, Florida, the destination for the Pistons. A turbocharged combo guard, Jaden Ivey, flies across the hardwood, and he's ready to make a few highlights as they get ready. Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivey work together as the backcourt. Holland out there with Jalen Duren, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for the Heat, MP is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Jimmy Butler, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
MP against Ivey. MP, the pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. Ivey against MP. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Team foul.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
Here's Highsmith. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, really, he's a point forward. You can run your offense through Jimmy Butler.
Here's Thompson, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Down low. Holland can't hit. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
MP against Ivey. Pass to Cunningham. This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them. Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
MP looking around. That shot missing. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Thompson. Butler covering. And here's Cunningham. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Staying the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard.
Bro, oh my gosh, it's depleted, bro. Oh, now I gotta use this GameCube controller. I cannot play with a GameCube controller. I don't like playing with it.
Who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Just 2 to shoot. MP. They get it back. Here's Highsmith. And he gets the bucket.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
That'll make his coaching staff smile, showing them his impact from the get-go.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
And the Heat call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys...
And so MP will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They've got MP. Also, Josh Richardson out there. Butler out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Miami shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He ended up with 12 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
No good on that one. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
MP inside. He's watched by Cunningham. MP shot is off. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And it's Cunningham missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
To the wing, right side. Butler up top. On the wing, Richardson. MP outside. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Ivy against Richardson to the inside. Duren, no good. Heat leading by 12. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Chalk up 2 there.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Last time they met in Detroit.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And the Heat making a change here. Heroes checked in. And so it's Miami. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You gotta like what we're seeing from Marcus Sasser.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for Detroit. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Jalen Duren out there with Holland. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. MP, the pass to Adebayo. The shot, no good. Good D by Duren. Pistons trail by 9. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Ivy's shot is off. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. They've led by as many as 14. And the basket by Highsmith. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
MP outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ivy with the ball. Hero picks him up. Launches a 3. Highsmith grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's MP. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pistons trail by 9. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. The 3 is up. Rebound, Miami. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Adebayo passes to Highsmith. MP against Ivy. Here's MP. Misses from close range.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And this is what you want to see from Ivy. He's at his best when he's in attack mode.
Pass to MP. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. It's stolen away. Here's Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Hero against Cunningham. Excellent D there from Hero.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
10 feet away. Here's Adebayo. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Cunningham. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Detroit calls timeout. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very...
Cunningham against MP. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again. And the basket by Highsmith.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's MP. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible. Great control by Cunningham, showing how dangerous he is with the ball in his hands.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The rebound by Detroit. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Shots blocked.
Great timing on the rejection. Wagner using his size and length to get the stop.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
MP against Cunningham. MP outside.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Cunningham passes to Wagner. Pass to Sasser. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Highsmith. Wagner with a steal. Thompson right side. Pass to Holland. Ivy's checked in for Sasser.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Thompson in the post. Butler covering. The game now all tied up.
And what a huge bucket that was. Ausar Thompson stepping up when his team needs him most.
And the Heat call time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaden Ivey.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
And stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Wagner to take the lead. Fader on the way. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson in the post. And there's a 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Hero finds MP. 1:36 left in the game. Adebayo to stop the drought, and he sinks the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Detroit calls timeout. They're down by 2. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He told them, "This is the passion I want us to play with every night." Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
Hero outside. Pass to MP. To the paint. Here's Highsmith. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Highsmith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Yeah, look, that shot took loads of heart. Zero fear.
Count it! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
You have to love Ivy's energy, playing his heart out right up until the very end.
Pass to Highsmith. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6 from 12 feet. It's off. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Detroit calls timeout.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
They're up by 2. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve. Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth. Eleven seconds left in the fourth. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings it within 1. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Team foul number 4. Shooting for Detroit. Cunningham.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Hero for 3. Off target from downtown. And so it's Detroit who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the...
I know, I kind of played like shit. That's whatever. Anyhow. When somebody in the neighborhood, I'll play neighborhood match. But if not, I'm out. Absolutely nobody. Nobody here, so I'm out, man. BG, I'm probably gonna shoot.